And welcome in, everybody. Glad you're with us. MLB The Show has interleague action for you this afternoon. It's the Toronto Blue Jays taking on the St. Louis Cardinals. With my partner, Chris Singleton, I'm John Shambi. And we got a rubber match on our hands today, partner.
Yeah, the final game of a 3-game set. They've split the first two, and regardless of how important a series is within the larger picture of the season, it's a game you want to get up for. Every series win feels good, so we should see a fun matchup in this one.
All right, we'll be back to get this one started after this. So just about set now. Pitching in our game today, Jordan Montgomery. Chris, what are you looking for from him?
Yeah, very respectable numbers last year. A sub 350 ERA. And, you know, guys like that, you may think, well, they're elite pitchers that are pitching sub twos. They're dominating. But when you can have that kind of consistency, you know you have a chance to win the ball game every time he takes the mound. So, you know, good season last year. Opportunity for him to go out there and repeat it this year, possibly even improve. But I tell you what, if this guy's pitching for me and I'm playing in the outfield, I'm loving every minute of it.
And now the lefty caught him looking for the K.
Well, that curveball had some pretty good break to it. As you can see, the hitter just locked up a little bit. Thought it was a great pitch to hit, but sometimes you're looking for something else and you can't pull the trigger.
Bo Bichette up to the dish. Got him. And 2 away now.
Well, anytime you can punch out the top two guys in a lineup to start an inning, got to be feeling pretty good out there on the mound, because when you think of just having a distraction, table setters on the base paths, and all of a sudden you're dealing with the number 3 hitter, any distraction can cause you to serve up a cookie, and instead of it being a solo shot, it's a 2 or 3 run homer.
Got him. Strikes out the side to begin the game. What a start.
I think the key is arm action on the changeup. When you can sell it like a fastball, you drop the velocity, you get the swing and miss, and you walk off the field.
Back here in St. Louis, and the starter for Toronto, Chris Bassett. What do you have on him, Siggy?
Well, this guy had a bunch of wins last year, and I'll tell you what, as a position player, when you've got a pitcher that's going to go out there, take the ball, and put you in a position to win, for whatever reasons, you're relaxed, you enjoy playing behind him, but you also are able to score for a guy like that. And that's who he was for his team last year, and I'm sure they're hoping they get more of the same this season.
The line to kick the pitch. That one missed.
3 balls, 1 strike.
And that's a strike.
We got full count.
3-2. On the ground to third. Chapman over to first in time. 1 gone, bottom half of the first. Here's the Cardinals lineup now. This is a veteran-led lineup right here. A lot of players with plenty of experience, Singy.
Yeah, no doubt about that, Boog. These guys have been around the game for a long time, and they may not have the flash that they once did, but they've got the wisdom to be able to understand different situations, be able to think with the opponent and sometimes in front of the opponent. And you always seem to see a team like this. They come to the ballpark, they know how to get down to business, and they understand what the job is at hand.
Left-hand batter waits. Battling here as he fouls it away. In the dirt. Over to first. And the home first moving along quickly today. 2 gone.
Well, I don't think there's a hitter alive that hasn't at some point succumbed to that pitch right there. It just looks like it's in the zone the entire way, and then the top spin and gravity take over in the blink of an eye, and it's just such a tough pitch to lay off of.
Stepping in, Michael Lee. Swings and misses. 1-2. And that skips in the dirt. And a swing and a miss. And that's that. It's on to inning number 2 in St. Louis. No score. Back here at Busch Stadium. All set for the start of the inning. Here's the veteran first baseman, Carlos Delgado. This one high in the air to left center. Brock takes it in for the out. Going up, one down. That was an impressive run and catch out there, Chris. And StatCast tells us he covered well over 100 feet to make that grab.
Clearly, that was not an easy play. I mean, he took a great angle to the ball and just had enough closing speed in the tank after that long run to make the catch. It was a wild ride, but a lot of fun to watch.
And now here is Joe Carter. Fouled off the plate. They'll do it again. Two on the way. Spoils the 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. One down, base is empty. Oh, can't pick it up cleanly.
That is it. The third baseman, Matt Chapman.
One gone, runner at first. So up next for Toronto, Matt Chapman. Homered in the ball game yesterday afternoon. Kicks and fires. And that's just foul.
Tried to shoot it the other way and almost kept it fair. Not quite, though.
Kicks and deals. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. Two. And that's in the dirt.
Well, with the amount of pitches that can end up in the dirt, a good secondary lead doesn't have to get away from the catcher, but if you're anticipating based off the trajectory, get yourself into scoring position.
8th pitch of the at-bat coming up. On the ground left side, 6, 4, 3. It's a double play, and that'll do it for the inning. One hit in the inning, but nothing more than that. We go to the bottom of inning number 2. We're tied 0-0. Back in St. Louis as the Cardinals come up to hit here in the last of the second. Stepping in, the long ball threat, Stan Musial. Left-hand hitter waits. Slap the other way, foul. To measure what a force Stan the Man was for the Cardinals, look at his first decade in the league. In those years, he won 3 MVP awards and finished second another 3 times. Set down on strikes. Couldn't pull the trigger on a fastball at the knees.
No, you know that's got to be very frustrating for this guy. He knows the strike zone extremely well. And you know what? Good hitters are not going to compromise. He'll take that punch out, but ultimately stick with his plan and have more success than anything else.
Mark McGwire next up for the Cardinals. Swings through that high fastball.
With Musial, it's the consistency that really sets him apart for me. He hit 300 or better in every one of his first 17 seasons in the bigs. And a swing and a miss. Down on strikes.
Now 2 out.
Yeah, there's no doubt, Boog. Electric stuff from the jump. I mean, there's just no messing around right now. It's still very early, but we could see a pretty impressive outing here if the strikeouts keep coming in the way they are. One thing you have to be aware of, though, is a high strikeout rate might impact the pitch count as the innings roll on.
And now the veteran catcher, Joe Torre. 3 for 8 in the series coming in. Next offering is in for a strike.
And I'll tell you, hitting 300 is hard enough to do over the course of 1 full season. To do it almost 20 straight seasons like Stan the Man did is just ridiculous.
Can't connect on the curveball, struck him out. Redbirds down quietly. We'll move to the 3rd with no score. Back here at the ballpark. Well, here we go. Top of the 3rd. Scoreless game. Now here is Sean Green. And the pitch. Fights it off. He'll see another. You talk about consistency from Musial. How about this? He had as many hits on the road, 1,815, as he did at home, 1,815. And now 2-2. And a foul ball. He stays alive. Two now. And that one is inside. Next offering is fouled back. Three and two now. Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout.
Now, this pitching staff has been merciless against him in this one. I mean, he struck out 6 times in this series, and we've seen no adjustment out of him so far.
And it'll be George Springer to step to the plate. The big lefty turns, kicks, deals. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. The 2-2. A little bit low.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Top of the 3rd, no score. Next offering is fouled back. The wind of the pitch. Stays alive. And he deals. Foul. We'll see another payoff pitch. And he walked him.
When you go that deep into it at bat, the hitter usually comes out on top.
Batting up. The catcher, Alejandro Kirk.
And here is Alejandro Kirk. That one down the line, and it goes just foul. Step off throw to first, and Springer's in there safely. Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout.
He came out of his mechanics there. Typically he likes to shoot the ball the other way, but that time a little anxious.
Whit Merrifield up to the plate. Led off the game with a strikeout. The 1-2. On the ground right side to first, and the inning is over. One left for Toronto, and we are still scoreless. Back here in St. Louis, set for the bottom of the third, and now the veteran third baseman, Nolan Arenado. He's on the verge of a milestone. His next home run will be the 300th of his career. And it's even up.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Got it by him for the K.
Really love the pitch sequence right there. I'm telling you what, pitcher and catcher are on the same page right now.
Here's Nolan Gorman. The count 2-1. There's the swing and a miss. The 2-2. This one popped up. Bichette makes the grab, and there's 2 gone.
Batting ninth, the center fielder, Tyler.
Here's Tyler O'Neill. Pretty amazing athlete this guy is. Power and speed, quite a threat. I mean, you're talking about someone that could steal you a bag and go deep. Bo Jackson, anyone? Yeah, there's ball 4.
That's ball 4.
One of the things about that 2-out walk, the base runner over at first base is going to have a very aggressive secondary lead. So a ball down the line or into the gap will produce a 2-out RBI, and those are the best. That is, if you are the offensive side of it. When you have a real athletic player and who's able to do the baseball mechanical things really well, look out, because the sky's the limit on that potential.
Move over to first, try to keep him close. And now it's 1-2. Bounce to the left side. They get the force. Inning over. The Cards leave one. Still no score. Welcome back. Stepping in, the slugging shortstop, Bo Bichette.
Bo Bichette.
That misses, and the count is even, 2-2. Line to right, and that'll be a base hit.
Dominant performance for him today, Boog. Just 2 hits allowed so far, no runs across either, and he's had an answer for just about every hitter he's faced. So I don't think this hit is going to knock him off his stride too much.
Now it's the Toronto designated hitter, Paul Molitor. Struck out swinging his first time. Line drive. Fair ball.
Back-to-back singles. Got a breaking ball on the outside part of the plate. Not a bad pitch, but he wasn't fooled or off balance. Stayed on the backside nicely and really just let that thing travel and squared it up.
Now the Toronto 4-hole hitter, Carlos Delgado. Scoreless here, but now he's got to deal with a guy who's got some power. Got to be careful when you're talking about a hitter with this type of slug and these type of home run totals. Bichette on second. Molitor on at first with nobody out. Next offering is downstairs.
Well, he's not afraid to fall into a 2-strike count. Knows the strike zone very well. So much so that I think umpires will look at him and determine whether it's a ball or strike, if he swings or not.
The pitch. And it's ball 4. He missed down low.
Now that sets up a really big at bat in this game. These are the moments when everyone in the stadium gets really locked in.
And next for Toronto, Joe Carter reached on an infield single his first time. And a pitch. Guides, and he can't hang on. Still able to get it there in time. And on the out, a run scores.
Now, third baseman, Matt Chapman.
And here is Matt Chapman. The pitch. Ground ball, Musial. Steps on first for the out.
Well, there's a lot riding on that at bat right there. Nice job of the pitcher to bear down, make the pitch, get the ground ball. Excellent piece of work.
So digging in, Sean Green. He struck out swinging at his first at bat.
You know, this is kind of a tough matchup as a left-handed hitter facing a left-handed pitcher. What you tell yourself is, I want to stay square to the plate, try to hit the ball over the shortstop's head.
Grounded to Gorman. In plenty of time to first, and that is that. One run in the inning, but they leave two. To the bottom of inning number 4 now. It's the Blue Jays 1 and the Cardinals nothing. Bottom 4, here's a speed threat, Lou Brock.
The left fielder, Lou Brock.
The pitch.
Ball.
You know, these Cardinals just haven't produced as many competitive at-bats as I'd like to see in this one. They've gone down on strikes at a high rate today, so it's probably time to simplify the approach and just find ways to put the ball in play.
Merrifield to first in time. Leadoff hitter retired in the 4th.
Right fielder, Michael Lee.
And up next for St. Louis, Michael Lee. This guy one of the best contact men in the sport as well. Outstanding on the defensive end. The 1-2. And the 1-2 misses to even the count. The Cards still looking for their first hit in this one. That one lifted to left. He gets there to make the play. A nice running grab. And there's 2 down.
Just pulled off of it a little bit right there. That front shoulder coming open instead of staying closed. If he does that, he's going to be able to go up the middle the other way with some authority instead of a fly out to left.
Sharp grounder. That's through for a base hit.
He was all over that one. Once you get the ball by the pitcher, there's a lot of base hits up the middle, even on ground balls. So a nice job to use that big hole and get himself a hit.
Runner at first with 2 away. Mark McGuire next up for the Cardinals. 0 for 1. He struck out swinging last time. Off the mark there. Now 2 balls and a strike. And the righty deals. There's a strike. Right through there, got him. And the inning is over. So 1 left for the Cardinals, and it remains 1-0. And welcome back. Top 5, John Shambi with Chris Singleton. And leading it off, George Springer. One now. And that one just missed off the outside edge. Good eye right there.
3 balls, 1 strike.
And here it comes. And there's the strike.
3-2.
The other way. And that's a fair ball. Around first, digging for 2. Throw to second, not in time. He's there easily.
Now batting.
Nice job of driving that pitch the other way on a line. You know, hitters, they take so many reps in the cages working on going to the opposite field, and it doesn't always translate into the game, but right there it did, and he did it perfectly.
Here's Oliver Marmol towards the mound, and we're going to see a pitching change here. Jordan Montgomery won't go any further, and as he heads off, we'll step aside for a minute. Back with the new pitcher after this break. New pitcher on here, Zach Thompson.
Well, at this point of the ball game, we're talking about middle innings, and he need a little length out of this arm coming out of the bullpen. We'll see just how many outs he's able to give his skipper.
And now for the Jays, Alejandro Kirk. His first at bat was a strikeout. And that one is lifted in the air. Lee under it. Brings it in, and there's one away.
Now batting. Second baseman. Whit Merrifield.
Back to the leadoff spot in the Blue Jays lineup. Here's the second baseman, Whit Merrifield. Merrifield started after it, tried to hold up. Now a look to first. Nope, he held back. Runner leads away at second. And now it's filled up. Action in the St. Louis bullpen. Chris Stratton preparing to come on if needed. Cabrera, a left-hander, also throwing. The pitch. The 3-2 is off the outside edge, and that is ball 4.
Well, he took his chance at getting him to chase right there, but with first base open, walk not a bad thing. He's set up a double play opportunity if he can induce a ground ball.
Bo Bichette gets a chance to hit. Here's a 1-1.
At the dish, looking to lift the ball in the air in this spot. Anything but the inning double play, Boo. Could be some action here on this next pitch. Couple runners on. Probably a challenge pitch coming.
Swings and lines a base hit into left field. Here comes Springer around third. One runs in. Runner around third on his way to the plate. Safe. He beats it. 3-0.
Big one there as he drives in a couple of runs. Loud contact leads to the double. I mean, you could tell it had extra bases written all over it as it jumped off of his stick.
Paul Molitor getting ready to hit. And the pitch. Inside, just missed. Runner at second here, one gone. In the air out towards right center. Lee drifts towards it. Makes the catch. And there are 2 down.
The first baseman, number 25, Carlos Delgado.
So now it's the 4-hole hitter, Carlos Delgado. Bichette at second with 2 down. At the belt and fires. Swing and a miss, struck him out. But they'll pick up a couple runs here, both coming on this 2-run double. It's now 3-0. Back here in St. Louis, and here is Joe Torre.
The catcher,
Well, after putting up a nice inning on offense, got some runs across, this is where you look for the starter to go out there, have a shutdown inning. Don't give that other team any hope. You just hope that he can get through this inning, get the bats back up there while they're hot. You know, these Cards, as this game goes on, have to be more disciplined at the plate. They've been chasing pitches outside the zone all game, and it's led to some frustrating moments. They've been fooled quite a bit today.
The pitch. Foul ball, and it remains a full count. Righty to the plate. Base hit, center field.
Dominant performance for him today, Boone. Just 2 hits allowed so far, no runs across either, and he's had an answer for just about every hitter he's faced. So I don't think this hit is going to knock him off his stride too much.
Here's Nolan Arenado. Went down on strikes his first time through. Chris, it's pretty crazy to think that Nolan Arenado shared an entire side of the infield with a future Platinum Glove Award winner in Matt Chapman. They both were on the same team in high school at El Toro High School. Runner at first with no outs here. You know, in the offseason, he regularly plays wiffle ball with his brothers and cousins. He contacted his bat company. He's an Old Hickory guy and ordered his model in a wiffle ball bat. Old Hickory model 28 NA-wiffle, and it's got his name on it.
Well, that's a guy that just loves playing the game. I mean, playing wiffle ball in the offseason just tells you how much he grinds.
And the right-hander deals. On the ground, a second, might be 2. There's 1. What a double play that was. Inning over. No runs, 1 hit, no errors, and no one left. 5 innings complete. It's the Blue Jays 3 and the Cardinals nothing. Back here at the ballpark, top of the 6th inning. And now for the Jays, Joe Carter.
Joe Carter.
And now the lefty. And it is 2-1.
Good purpose pitch right there. Trying to tease him, get him to raise his sights, pop something up, and make it an easy out.
Next offering clips the zone count even at 2.
Love how vocal the umpire is today. No doubt in the hitter's mind, catcher's mind, and even the pitcher's mind as to the conviction in the call.
2-2. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Couldn't catch up to the heater.
Well, that was a really good job setting him up right there. Pitcher and catcher working together to finish him off with the fastball. And even though the location probably wasn't what he wanted, the sequence is what got the job done. Clearly late with the swing after seeing the off-speed stuff on the pitch before.
Kicks and deals. In the air, right field. And that lands at no man's land, a foul ball. One and 2 here. Gets a piece and stays alive. 1-2 now. Spoils the 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. Swings and misses. 2 gone. Back-to-back strikeouts to start the frame, and that's now 3 in a row.
Yeah, he's really settling in and getting a feel for his pitches, throwing them where he wants to right now. So we'll see how long he can keep this streak going.
The 1-1. Swing and a pop-up in foul ground. Arenado makes the catch, and that'll do it. So they make short work of him there. 9-1 and 2 scheduled to hit in the home half of the sixth. It's the Blue Jays 3 and the Cardinals nothing. Back here in St. Louis, digging in, Tyler O'Neill.
The center fielder, Tyler O'Neill.
That one back up the middle, and it gets through.
Just kept it simple, played pepper with the middle of the infield and took it back where it came from, and there was just no one there to knock it down.
Back to the leadoff spot in the St. Louis lineup. And the batter will be the shortstop, Ozzie Smith.
He's going, he's
Runner
going,
takes off, spoils that one, and it remains 2-2. Nobody out, runner at first. Good job to fight that one off. And now the count filled up 3-2.
So here we go. Base runner at first, could be running on the pitch. He's got good enough speed to steal the bag to get in scoring position, even if it's a swing and miss at the plate. You got to move your feet, as footwork is so important on those pickoff throws over to first, and can be a little easy to get twisted up and throw across your body, and he didn't have much of a lead over there at all, so I doubt he was trying to do anything more than just keep him honest, which makes that error hurt even more.
In the air, left side, hauls it in, and there's one away.
The left fielder, number 20, Lou Brock.
And now, Lou Brock. And we're looking at one of the greatest base stealers of all time standing at the plate, the incomparable Lou Brock. That just misses, and that's ball 2. Until Ricky Henderson came along, Brock was the king of the stolen base. His record stood for a long time. Edge of the zone for a strike, and the count's even at 2.
When I think about Brock, I always think about the Cubs trading him to St. Louis when he was just 24 years old. Got a feeling they regretted that one just a little bit.
And that squirts through. O'Neill flies around third to second, and he's safe.
Just a simple ground ball the other way that had eyes on it, man. Sometimes that's all you need to do. Just let the ball travel, put the ball in play, and just hope it finds a hole.
One down at the plate, Michael Lee. He has, as they like to say, light tower power. Not a big guy, but a big swing and thunder in that bat. Here comes a pitch. That one out to right. Green gets under it. Makes the grab. 2 down.
Yeah, that was a wasted RBI opportunity, but competitor like him, he is looking forward to making up for it in his next at-bat.
Stan Musial next up for the Cardinals.
If you don't get ahead in the count, you can forget about having any success against him.
2 outs. That's outside, and that's ball 3.
Well, it's been a very impressive outing so far. His command has been a big part of it. Even when he misses outside the strike zone, which is exactly what a pitcher wants.
Right-hander kicks, deals, swings and misses. 3-2 now. Bullpen activity starting up now. Tom Henke getting ready to go. Garcia getting cranked up as well.
Well, he knows they don't want to give him anything to hit, but when you've got opportunities to drive in runs, you've got to expand the zone. He's capable of going out there and doing damage with it.
And it stays fair. And now it gets into the corner. Runner from second crosses the plate. And now they trail by 1.
Big RBI for him right there. Just a cookie down the middle. I mean, those are the ones you dream about. Ones in the cage, you're just hoping you get in the ball game. Right down the middle, not a whole lot of velocity, right on top of it.
2 outs, runner on first. Next to hit, Mark McGwire, who's 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts. Next pitch inside, ball 2.
Well, with the tying run at first base, he's looking for something he can get a lot of barrel on, drive it into a gap, and score that run from first base.
Usual, the runner at first with 2 gone. Next offering is down low. Joe Torre up next for the Cardinals. And a foul ball.
3-2, 2 out, runner on first. A lot of movement in the infield. Hitter's got to stay focused on the pitch.
Hit on the ground to the right side. And foul ball. And a 3-2. So now 2 on and 2 outs.
Oh, he earned his trip to first right there. It's not easy laying off pitches that just miss the zone like that. And it's a real discipline as well. He's put a lot of work into that aspect of his game, and it paid off right there.
Here comes the manager out of the dugout, and he'll make a move for the bullpen. That's it for Chris Bassett, and he leaves in a 1-run game. New pitcher coming on. We'll be back in a minute. Anthony Bass comes on now. This is his first appearance of the season.
Pretty much the last thing you want from your bullpen arms are free passes, especially in spots like this. Make the team earn their way off.
Now, Joe Torre.
Good swing out of him last time. Ripped a liner in the center.
Right-handed reliever. Swing and a miss. And it's 1-2.
Not sure what's going on right there. No chance. Probably have some funny texts from his buddies after the game.
And a ball and 2 strikes. Just misses there.
Man, oh man, I don't know how you take that pitch. That's as close as it gets.
First and second, 2 down. Got him swinging.
A lot of adrenaline, we can see it right there, and sometimes you just got to let it out. That's an outstanding job of taking that, executing, and getting out of a tough inning.
Back here at Busch Stadium, top of inning number 7. Here's George Springer.
George Springer.
That one inside. 2 balls, 2 strikes.
It's a good take.
Inside, 3-2 the count.
At this point in the game, you cannot issue free passes. He's going to have to challenge this hitter. Hitter's got to be ready to swing it.
That one 95 to finish him off.
Well, he throws him with a great fastball right on the corner. It's kind of like bowling when you think the ball's going to get into the gutter, and somehow it just hangs onto that edge and knocks down a pin. Well, he got the outside corner of the plate and got that called third strike.
So up next for Toronto, Alejandro Kirk. Ball to strike. The pitch. This one lifted in the air, left field. Brock gets under it. makes the grab. 2 down.
Now back, second baseman.
Now it's the second baseman, Whit Merrifield. That one in for a strike. 2-2. Swings through it, and that's a strikeout. 1-2-3 go the Blue Jays, and it remains a 3-2 ball game. Welcome back. Here's Nolan Arenado.
And in the back of his mind, he's got to be thinking about home run number 300. He's sitting on 299 right now.
Boots it. But the throw to first gets him easily, and that's the first out.
Now back, second baseman.
New pitcher now for the Jays, Tim Mesa. He's into the game with the bases empty.
Number 58, Tim Mesa.
Here's the second baseman, Nolan Gorman. Hard ground ball for a base stop.
The center fielder, number 27.
And stepping in for the Cardinals, Tyler O'Neill. The lefty ready, and a 1-1. Swing and a miss, and that's strike 2.
If you're a base runner, you got to stay dialed in here. Look for anything in the dirt. Try your best to get into scoring position.
Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout.
Stood absolutely no chance on that slider right there. And I don't mean to laugh, but that's a tough one. I mean, pretty much a perfect strikeout pitch. I mean, it looks like a fastball middle in. Kind of has cutter action, and it just bunches you up to where you can't get your hands through and the barrel to it. And not much you can do unless you recognize the spin early and you spit on it.
And now Ozzie Smith bounced, and that got the pitcher. And no chance for him to make the play. Let's just hope he's all right. Catcher coming out to check on him. It looked like he got him on his back leg. So you wonder if that might be a problem for him in terms of pushing off the rubber.
Yeah, it's a great point, and we'll have to see how he looks. But to me, it appears he's moving pretty well. I think it's just going to sting for a while, but hopefully nothing more.
Now the left fielder, Lou Brock.
RBI knock for him last time. Now a chance to drive in another run.
Falling behind 2-1.
2 balls, 1 strike.
And a pitch. That one close, ruled the ball. 3-1. Michael Lee would be next. Big bat with a potentially huge opportunity. And a 3-1 on the way. Pulls that one foul.
Definitely got the hitter conscious of the pitch inside. Really think the outer half is open.
Left-hand hitter waits. Good plate appearance there. Able to take the walk.
Well, interesting. He went with the off speed and walked the hitter. Man, you got to challenge the guy with the fastball.
New pitcher now, Adam Simber.
Really tough spot to come into out of the bullpen. Bases loaded with multiple outs to get in a tight ball game. A lot can happen right here.
2 outs, bases full. Now here is Michael Lee. Got to be careful with a slugger like this because he can turn it into a 3-run game in the blink of an eye.
And things could change quickly here with one swing.
Big spot. 2 out. Both the tying and go-ahead runs are aboard. Line drive. That's a base hit. 1 run's in. The second run scores. It's 4-3.
Such great concentration. everybody on their feet, knowing that you can come through with a good swing. And there he doesn't try to do too much.
First and second, 2 outs. Next to hit, Stan Musial. So a foul ball makes it 1-2.
Really great change of speeds. He goes off the off speed to the fastball, and the hitter doesn't know what's coming next.
Hard hit right side. Merrifield to first in time. Gets him easily, ends the inning. A couple of runs in the inning puts them ahead. 8th inning coming up. It's the Cardinals 4 and the Blue Jays 3. And now they turn to Giovanni Gallegos.
Coming on for the save here, and something he couldn't get done in his last appearance. So let's see if he can bounce back and lock this thing up.
And now for the Jays, Bo Bichette.
This kid is so special.
He's a shortstop by trade and big-time power. Next offering is in for a strike. The tying run at the plate. To the right side. Tosses to first. First out in the top of the 8th.
Well, such a confidence boost for a reliever to come into the ball game and get the first hitter he faces. Just makes everything slow down a little bit, and then from there can really settle in.
Looking to get the tying run on base.
When you get to this part of the order, yeah, there's some pop there, but more likely there's some base hits. So very important to be patient. Let the pitcher walk you, if he will.
Swings and misses, and we're filled up. On the line, base hit, and that puts the tying run on base.
Always feels amazing getting a job done when the team needs you to come through. It's just bigger than your own individual stats. Really good swing right there. You got a pitch that he knew he could handle, allowed himself to stay back just a tad bit longer, and he hit the ball on the screws.
And now Carlos Delgado, a strikeout and a walk. Pitch misses inside, and a count 2-1. With a single base runner, because of all the power, they are dangerous to tie this thing up or take the lead. And he deals.
Well, in this count, runner not known for his speed, but I think you got to put him in motion. Try to avoid a double play here, Boo.
The pitch. 3-1, and he couldn't come up with it.
Oh, you know this guy wants to swing it, but he's showing some good patience in this one. It's the second time he's taken ball 4.
Substitution now at first base. On a pinch run, Kevin Kiermaier. Here's the left fielder, Joe Carter. This is what stat nerds like myself might call a high leverage situation.
Yeah, Boog, not sure what the numbers say, but clearly an at-bat that could change the course of this game dramatically.
1 out. The possible tying and go-ahead runs on base. And that'll load the bases.
That's a tough one to swallow right there. If you're on the mound, you're ahead in the count 0-2, and you just couldn't find a way to put them away. It's going to be frustrating if that one comes back to bite him.
So they bring on the veteran, Chris Stratton.
Well, the best relievers love the opportunity to come in and protect the tight lead late in the ball game. Some of them are just wired different, so we'll see what he's got here.
And here is Matt Chapman.
Well, he's always a threat. Even if this guy is 0 for 3 for the night with 3 strikeouts, he can come up that 4th time and do damage because he's that good.
close one. Doesn't get the call. And it's 2-1.
I think ultimately you want to tie him up, get the ball in on the plate so that he can't get the barrel to it and hit it to the outfield.
And now it's even up.
Instead of letting the hitter get his arms extended, tied him up a little bit, slightly up, slightly in.
Swings and misses on the fastball up in the zone for the strikeout.
Well, this is where the team aspect really comes into play on the offensive side of the game, right? I mean, missed opportunity to tie it up with the runner at third, 1 out, couldn't put the ball in play. So now it's time to pick him up. And that's where good teams, they go to. They operate on this level of next man up. That mentality is what causes them to win series, get into the postseason. And that helps keep the energy and morale.
Got him swinging. It's a strikeout. Couldn't catch up to the heater.
Sometimes he wears the emotion on the sleeve, but that's okay as long as he's getting results. And right there, thrilled with the punch out to get out of a jam.
Back now, new pitcher on the mound as we roll into the bottom of the 8th, Eric Swanson.
Number 53, Eric Swanson.
Now into the game, Vladimir Guerrero Jr. He takes over as the new first baseman.
Number 27.
Well, one-run game. Here's the Cardinal DH, Mark McGwire.
The designated hitter, Mark McGwire.
And a count 1-2. Just missed.
Well, he's so great about hitting the ball the other way. He gets those arms extended. So right there, just trying to straighten him up a little bit so he doesn't have as much outside plate coverage.
McGwire tries to hold up, appeal to first, and yes, he offered at it.
Third time he struck out in this one, and definitely an individual performance you want to flush. He just hasn't looked very comfortable up there. Just one of those days. But when you're still winning the ball game, at least you can focus on doing your part to maintain that lead and getting that W.
The next pitch misses, and it's 2-1. Toronto's bullpen with some action. Tom Henke, a right-hander with big strikeout stuff, is getting it fired up. That one hammered left field. Back there. Gone! So he leaves the yard to left. His second of the year. It's 5-3. So, Singy, this is a little bit of a surprise. A guy known for line drives hits one over the fence.
Well, if you're a little too early, you'll get some elevation and the ball get out of the ballpark. For him, it's kind of a mistake. But you know what? When you have such a good approach, every now and then you're going to run into one.
Next pitch is inside. And a count 2-1. At the belt and fires. Swing and a miss as he was out front.
That looked like a case of deciding to swing no matter what. That pitch was way up. Nice job of the pitcher knowing that this hitter's looking for something up that he can drive, but he just expanded the zone to his advantage.
Got him swinging for the strikeout. Slider got him for strike 3. 2 outs, base is empty. And the batter now, Nolan Gorman. Swing and a miss. 2-2 now. Two down, nobody on. Just off the inside edge. 3-2. Goes down swinging for the strikeout. Couldn't hit the fastball at the knees. St. Louis tacks on one with a homer. Last chance coming up for the Blue Jays. So they turn to their closer, Ryan Helsley.
Save opportunity for him right here, and he's their guy. Time to lock this one down and get out of here with the W.
Number 56, Ryan.
Here's George Springer to start it off.
Oh, that insurance run in the bottom of the 8th inning was so good to add on, especially with this power hitter at the plate. If he goes deep, you're still up in the ball game. Really good spot to be in right here.
Swings and misses. It's a strikeout. The high heat, too much on that one.
I love to see guys compete, and I know he's frustrated that he wasn't able to do anything with that pitch. You see it so well, but you have to respect the upper 90s velocity. Man, it is hard to catch up to.
And a 1-1. Swings and sends a rocket to right. He makes the grab, and there's 2 down.
Now back, the second baseman,
Whit Merrifield next up for the Blue Jays. Pitch misses, and that's ball 2. And here it comes. Into center and a base hit. So the inning is still alive with Bo Bichette coming to the dish.
Well, that was one of those high percentage advantage counts where batting averages are just so much higher. That's about as textbook as it gets. Got his stride and load out of the way early. He stayed inside that ball and squared it up out front. Man, that was like he was in the cage hitting off a tee.
Now it's going to be Bo Bichette. Next pitch is downstairs. He's got it. Ball game. And the Cardinals salvage the finale of this 3-game series.
I'd say these guys really needed to win this game today. It pushed them over the top to win the series, which is great. But when you go on the road, going into some hostile territory, you want to have a lot of confidence, and you want to be feeling really good about how you're playing, as well as to your left and your right, your teammates, that they're on track as well.
A 5-3 final score in this one. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shambi. Thanks for joining us.
Our final line score this afternoon. First for the victorious St. Louis Cardinals, 5 runs on 9 hits, no errors. They left 7 men on base. For the Blue Jays, 3 runs on 7 hits, 1 error. They left 9 men on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 9 minutes. Thank you for joining us here this afternoon. And we remind you to please drive home safely.
Mm-hmm.